So the new update actually has a lot of secret changes that weren't mentioned in the patch notes, some changes that even show us future heirlooms, and plenty of stuff hidden in the game files that reveal a lot more to come in Apex. So let's take a look at all the secrets of the latest update, starting with the secret Ash buff. That's right, this wasn't mentioned in the patch notes, but Respawn have decided to buff Ash in the latest update. Her ultimate has been changed, and it seems like the range has been increased because it used to have a horizontal range of 63 meters, and now it seems like it has a range of 75 meters, and it now has an indicator that shows you the range of the Ash ult, which makes it a lot easier to see where you're able to place it, and it actually makes the indicator more visible, so it's much easier to know where you're going to be going with your Ash ult, and the increased range is pretty nice. Not the craziest buff to Ash, but something I'm sure the few Ash mains will appreciate. Now, for any of you that have Bangalore's heirloom, you may have noticed another secret addition in the mid-season update. Bangalore's heirloom now has a brand new inspect animation. As you can see, this is a new animation where she takes a look at her smoke launcher and sort of readjusts it. It's nothing crazy, but it is a brand new inspect animation, and this is a very good indicator that Bangalore's heirloom recolor is just around the corner. Because if we take a look at the previous heirloom recolors, such as Wraith's heirloom, we got new animations before the heirloom recolor even came out. The same happened for Octane. We got some new Octane animations for his heirloom just before we got his heirloom recolor. So the Bangalore heirloom recolor seems to be just around the corner, but it won't be this season. It seems like it's going to be coming in Season 22. We did actually get some leaks even saying this, but we know it won't be in Season 21 as there's only one more event left for Season 21, and we already know exactly what this is going to be. So since we're on the topic, later in Season 21 on July 23rd, we'll be getting the Void Reckoning milestone event. This will be the last event that lasts for 2 weeks until the end of the season on August 6th. But this is going to be one of those gambling style events with night themed skins for a bunch of different legends, and there's going to be 17 cosmetics in total that you have to get by opening the event packs, and the event packs will end up costing 11,600 Apex coins if you buy all 17 of them. And there's going to be a brand new Havoc reactive recolor, which looks like this, and this will be the rare reward that has a 2.5% chance of dropping from one of the event packs. Now, didn't EA learn from their mistake when they released this thing? But now we're getting another reactive skin as the rare reward for an event. But not only that, as this will be a milestone event, it means that if you want to get this Newcastle skin, which is kind of the main skin for the night themed event, as you'd expect, well, you have to open all 17 event packs, and then you'll unlock this Newcastle skin, which is just a legendary skin. It's nothing crazy. It doesn't even have a select animation, but you have to spend 11,600 Apex coins just to get this legendary skin. I really hope they stop doing these milestone events, but it seems like they really are going for them and expect people to gamble for their skins. But getting back on track, because we know the Void Reckoning event is the only event left for Season 21, that means that the Bangalore heirloom recolor that's just around the corner won't be until Season 22. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. I wonder what color scheme it will have. Let me know in the comments what you'd like it to look like. But let's get on to more secrets that we can see in the recent update. So currently the Double Take event is live in Apex, and you can see these red altar portals, as it seems like this event is themed around the legends cosplaying as each other, and it's like these legend skins have come from other realities where the legends are switched up. Well, all 6 of these legends that got legendary skins in the event actually have a pretty funny and unique addition when you take a look at their legend bios. So for example, Revenant, who has swapped with Conduit and has cat ears for his new skin, well, if you go to his legend bio, it's all changed. It's like Alter has kind of messed with it, and this is the backstory of the cat version of Revenant that is dressed as Conduit. So apparently his home world is Kitty Catnada, and this is his story. Caleb Cross was a vile human. He didn't recycle even before he learned it was useless. He talked during movies, even though the subtitles were on. He picked his teeth on the bus with his fingers, even though, well, yes, that's disgusting. This unscrupulousness extended to his profession as a hitman for the criminal underworld. Women, children, really gentle men, he didn't care. In fact, he was best known for assassinating cats for free. No less because the cretin known as Caleb Cross hated cats. I know, just the worst. Being a horrible cat-hating creep, Caleb had amassed a legion of enemies who eventually met in an online cute cat picture and revenge group. the group pulled off their revenge plot, ultimately drowning Caleb in the unscooped litter box at a local cat shelter for felines with IBS. That, however, was not the end of Caleb's story. His former crime bosses sifted his blood-clumped corpse from the litter to resurrect him as a simulacrum. Unfortunately for them, the scientist in charge was one of his revengers and replaced his bottomless evil with a limitless compassion for our four-legged furry feline friends, not to mention automated litter box capabilities. Caleb immediately recognized his former employees, the very ones who ordered all those cat assassinations, and pulverized them. Amidst the carnage, he plucked a damaged Titan battery from one of the boss's antique collection and used it to supercharge his abilities. With its power, he could save many more cats, but unfortunately, exposure to the radiation of the battery meant he could not get too close to them. For fear of making them sick, tragedy always gets the heartstrings going. You feel them now, don't you? Predictable as ever. Now he's called Revenant and has joined the Apex games to make enough money that he may adopt all the cats in the Outlands and name them Catlab Claws. What on earth was that we just read? I don't know, but it was amazing. So it seems to be the origin story of this other dimension version of Revenant, which you can see in this skin, where he's kind of swapped with Conduit. You can see he's got the Titan batteries, and he is dressed like a cat. So he was a cat hater, and I guess as revenge, his enemy has put his body on this cat-like body and has programmed him to love cats. So if you want to have a good laugh, then go and read the one for Octane, Crypto, Fuse, Conduit, and Alter. They are honestly some pretty interesting ones, and a lot of people didn't notice this. So let me know what you think of these new legend bios, and if you'd like to see Apex mess around with things like this more often, because I think this event is honestly one of the coolest ones in terms of the skins. Anyway, let's talk about some other secrets that were discovered in the game files. Now, in the game files, there has now been some code that points towards the dual-wield pistols coming in the future, so it may be ready for next season. As you may have already heard, dual-wield P2020s should be coming to Apex, and the way they will probably work is through a hop-up, which if you get this hop-up will allow you to pick up a second P2020 and then dual wield them. And that does kind of add up with the code that's found in the files, as there is now an option for whether or not Akimbo has been activated. So if you have the Akimbo hop up, then you'll probably be able to use dual wield. So definitely keep on the lookout for that next season. And another thing to keep on the lookout for may be Newcastle's heirloom. Now, we did think legend heirlooms were halted, but this asset has also been found in the game files. Yorotsuki actually posted about it, and here you can see a sword which looks like it's stuck in some stone, and Yorotsuki did theorize that this could be Newcastle's heirloom, and it could be a bit of promo art for it, which would make sense as we did have code in the files before about Newcastle's heirloom being a sword. So it's just speculation at the moment, but like I said, this image is in the game files, so let me know, do you think this is Newcastle's heirloom? And if so, would you be happy with it? And hopefully, if it is, it comes next season, because I'd love to see the legends getting their heirloom. So there you go, those are some secret changes that are found in-game and in the game files. Let me know if you found any more hidden changes in the new update in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.